Just as if you're paying attention, you can actually left-click again, and it'll do a lower amount. Like, the longer you leave it in, the higher it'll go. And the more it'll do per tick. But if you actually click, it'll reset it back to the base value. Gotta be like an easier way to get a mithril bar, probably. Somewhere. There's probably like some mob that's super easy to kill that drops one. But we'll see just how much I actually get from doing this first. We should still have one more proc. There it is. Okay, we're at 44k. Gave like over a level right there. 3,300 smithing XP. Yeah, it's 42 smithing just like that. So it shouldn't take too long. Get to 50 here. I just don't like doing super low level bars. Actually, can I empty this? Yeah. What I'm actually gonna do, go to the blast furnace instead. I do not care about my bronze and iron bars here. I'm gonna go to the blast furnace, and I'm just gonna make a load of steel. Because I assume... Excuse me, sorry. That should get me some levels as well, and if it doesn't give me all the levels I need, I can just come back here. Set this back to all. I'm gonna want my graceful. I want ice gloves instead of the gloves, actually. And then, is there anything else that I particularly need? Need my money. Start out. We want world 355. Oh. Oh, no, that's 345. It's like, wow, 345. Alright, 355 got turned into a dead man server? What the heck? But I'm just looking at the wrong world. I want to go to the blast furnace. Nope, don't want to join that. Leave that. Alright, so the first thing we do is we fill the entire blast furnace up with coal, because I don't think I have any in there. Alright. I'm not high enough level. Okay, I'm gonna put... Really, I have to talk to him first before I put money in here. Give him that. And then deposit 50k into here. This shouldn't take too long. We want the open coal bag. We want to fill it. We want to put just a massive amount of coal on here. I don't think I've ever used this. Oh, looks like I have used it like one time on this account. I think I used it to make a load of silver bars. But we want to fill it with coal first so that we don't accidentally make iron bars. Oh my god, why is my entire... Like, I hate that. It's like that because you need to use it on the furnace for the quest. I'm not a fan of it. Really threw me off. Yeah, this won't give me the levels, but it will give me steel bars to use at the Giant's Foundry. And that way I can get a little bit of money back as well. Oh, we're walking. It does suck that you can't, like, combine... Like, you combine ice gloves with smith's gloves to be able to use both sets. It kind of sucks that you can't combine, like, ice gloves with graceful gloves. Because run energy really is your bigger issue here, and then as an Iron Man, getting stam pots to use here is not exactly an easy thing. 43 smithing. 7 more levels. Oops. Why I have these outlined so that I don't accidentally misclick quite as often. If you're not playing on stretched mode, you can actually click these things behind the bank as well. But because I am playing on stretched mode, it kind of covers everything up. At this rate, I should have just made the steel armor as well. If I was gonna end up grinding out all the levels to make mithril, I might as well have just made the steel chain body, light legs, and medium helm, because you don't even need to make a plate body rather, so it's not going to take a massively high level. Could be done here in just a second. Smithing 44. Fantastic. We have more than enough bars to get all the way to 50 at the Giant's Foundry. Use the last little bit of run energy that I have here. The more I run here, the less money I use, and I'm running very low on cash. We're just going to do this one last inventory here, and then head out. There. And then withdraw all of my money from there, ASAP. Okay. Back to Giant's Foundry. So how are we doing this? Gonna grab a dueling ring. Take me exactly where I want to go. I should have read through this list a little closer. Basically, I saw that this list was as long as it was, and was just like, I'm just gonna go bit by bit. Like, just bring whatever I need. But if I had seen that I needed a mithril bar, I probably would have done this to begin with. Can make iron and mithril items. Not iron and mithril, iron and steel items. That. Oh, of course. 14, 16, 14. Much better than the last one. So we do have to cool these ones down a tiny bit. And then we run out of run energy. Slowly waddling our way around. Now I get the feeling I still, because there's 4 sections, still only get the 2 procs. This is still gonna take quite a while. But hopefully, because it is such higher quality, like this is pretty much double what it was when I was using bronze and iron, I should get a lot more XP, and that means I should get to 50 quite a bit faster. How heavy is this? Only 3 pounds. It shows how much not having graceful gloves on actually does. Because if you have the full set on, I believe it increases your run energy regen. Like, each piece on its own lowers the weight, but then having the full set increases the regen, and it's super big. Wait. No, we do want it low. My brain is breaking a little bit here. The yellow is the one where you want the temperature to be as low as possible. We'll see if we get another proc here. If we don't, it means we do only get 2 procs total when we're doing iron and steel. And that is what it's looking like. Yeah, it was double the XP that I got. That's straight to 45. Fantastic. 16. 8. And 14. Well, that's unlucky. Don't know why I'm running there either. But very unlucky that the proc happens right at the end. I might have been able to sneak it in, but don't want to risk it when I'm doing this for XP. So at the very most, very most, this will take like 9 more, and it shouldn't even take that many. Probably closer to 5 or 6 more swords. Don't want to have a proc happen right at the end again. Make sure that I have more than enough here. Get it done. Nice. That's straight up to 46. 14. 8. Nice. So we actually managed to get a proc on the yellow one. We can just finish the whole thing without having to go back and lower the temperature back down. Really nice to see. Lightly, there we go. in. Another 6,000 up to 47 smithing. Really, if I look at the shop here, I don't have enough. I was gonna say I could buy the grog and that would allow me to just go right up high enough. This is a really bad one. Roll like 8 value. And you get really low XP from it. But I could, with a grog, just boost up to 50 and make a mithril bar. But as is, I think, like, one more sword, it might take 2 to get to 48, and then, at that point, I'll only have a couple more swords to make. And then I can get to 50 base, and that way I can just make as many mithril bars as I want. I'll probably just do that. Let me quickly check here what the follow-up is. Darkness of Hallowvale. I believe that's the quest I'm thinking of that I actually need to get done. And that quest will give me access to temple trekking back and forth, which lets me stack up seeds extremely quickly and stack up bowstrings extremely quickly. Once I get Darkness of Hallowvale done, that's kind of like the end of my current goal in Mauritania, at least. And then I have Desert Treasure that I want to do to get access to Ancients. And then I can start doing Slayer stuff. And then I have the entirety of the Koran quest line to do. I just have so many quests that I need to get done at this point on this account. It's actually insane. I think I leveled too much with doing no quests, and now I'm at a point where like everything I want to do kind of has a quest lock in front of it. But it does give me a lot of extras. I also need to do the Lumbridge Draenor diaries just to get the ring. Give me the teleport to that farming patch. And that's another one down. Ooh, jeez. 4,600 smithing XP instead of the 6,000. That is so rough. Let's get unlucky with what it wants you to pick. 14, 16, and 14. This one will be like 6,000 worth. It's unlucky. Still shouldn't take too long. Be like 3 more swords. Let's just make sure that I don't get the proc right at the end. Game likes to do that. Oh, I might have... Yeah, we're good. Okay. Almost cooled down a little bit too much there. Just getting distracted. Got on here to do the Mauritania quests, not sit around doing Giant's Foundry, but you know, sometimes you just need a mithril bar. And I'd have to do this eventually to get my smithing level up a little bit anyway, so might as well, because I'm gonna need, what, 70 for Song of the Elves eventually? And having your smithing level up for doing Barrow's repairs is also going to be nice. Oh, what have I done? What do I get for looking at my other monitor for half a second? Go. I should get a proc on both these last two. We'll go really quickly. There it is. 6600 XP. And smithing level 48. In 8, 14. Oops. I'm used to doing this with like Mithril and Addy. Really weird doing it with steel and iron. Of course it is. The one time I decided to risk it because I was like, it hasn't done it to me in quite a while here. And the one time I decided to risk the extra little tick there, that's to give me the proc on that. I only need 2 more swords, so I wasn't too fussed about it. Hopefully 2 more swords. If I get unlucky and it gives me a really bad setup, I'm gonna need 3, but it won't take too long. I already clicked away. Wasted both of my procs on this sword. Oops. I don't even know how I managed to turn the camera there. I'm gonna take me an extra sword now, but that's fine. I left click dragged, and I don't think left click... Yeah, no, left click drag does not do anything. Left clicking the compass just locks you north. I have no idea how I moved the camera. Middle mouse moves the camera, but either way, I will need another sword now because I missed that tick there. A little out of it still. Because all these quests are so kind of under-leveled for me at this point that my brain's kind of turning off with a lot of them. That is level 49. Take those. 8 and 16. Yeah. Not quite gonna have enough XP. Hey Goop, how's it going? Having a good day? Hope it didn't take too long for me to see that message. My other stream was covering it up a little. Ah, Helldivers. Yeah, I got you on that. There's a lot of people in like my family's Discord that are just playing that game nonstop. I haven't actually tried it yet, but I'm not too sure it's my type of game. Yeah, I've heard. It's like... I don't know. It's one of those games I might get... Like, if I actually got it, I might get sucked into it and play it constantly, but I might also just drop it immediately. I don't know. Yeah, it's, I don't know. I'm more of a solo player in a lot of games, so I'm concerned that, like, I might get bored of it pretty quick if I'm just playing it solo all the time. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Sounds like a fun game. Having to order a new power supply sucks, though. And my, I think he's my cousin. It's confusing to me. My family's so big that it really just gets super confusing in terms of how you're related to who, but he, his computer broke down a couple days ago as well. And, they didn't know what was wrong. So my other cousin convinced him he needed a new graphics card because of the, like, when he turned it on, there were no visuals getting on the computer. So he was like, oh, you need a new graphics card. He went and bought a whole new graphics card, brought it back. Did not fix the problem. We ended up basically having to buy a whole new PC. Because the problem was more with the, was actually with either the motherboard. I think the motherboard was shot, is what it was. Something along those lines. Oh, I didn't do this first. 14, 16, and... Oops. That. Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. Hope so. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, probably be it. Hopefully it is. I can't say I know too much about computers. When you're surrounded by people who know a lot about computer and tech stuff, you kind of just let it slip by you because you're like, well, if I actually ever need help with that kind of stuff, I have like 3 or 4 people I can call. That's fair. Yeah, sorry, I'm a little out of it today. Not, super into anything. I need to get back onto, playing, like, other games as well. That's completely fair. Yeah, that was the issue as well with my cousin as well. He's like, I convinced him to buy like a $600 graphics card, and it didn't fix the issue, so he ended up having to spend like another $700 or so. So he ended up spending like $1,300 total, which is just not a fun time. Computers are just so expensive right now, or in general. Not even a right now thing. I actually say they're probably not that bad right now. I feel like I spent like probably like over $1,000 on a after a laptop or a PC like a decade ago. Ah, yeah, that makes sense. The problem with upgrading like one part of your computer at a time, you end up with just not having enough stuff surrounding it to make it actually work. Still nice to have better stuff though. So do you have the power supply in it right now, or did you just ordering it and it's on the way? I believe that is missing 50. Nice. We take those. And now I can actually go do everything else that I wanted to do. So let's just go to Falador. This should be set to all. Oh. muted myself. How did I manage that? Thank you very much. I don't know, my mouse is doing some weird things. It also middle clicked when I didn't middle click. Maybe it's just breaking. I have my mute button on there as well. But thank you. Yeah, it's fair enough. I like messing around with stuff inside a computer, if you don't really know what you're doing, is always one of those spooky things, because you never want to break the whole thing and have it not work on you. Not actually too bad once you know what you're doing, but it's... You definitely don't want to mess around with it too much. I think generally, as long as you don't shock the entire thing, you're pretty fine. I need 1 silver. Fair. Fair. I don't think I've ever replaced a power supply. I've replaced, like, GPUs and hard drives and stuff, but I don't think I've ever replaced a power supply. Can't be too difficult. I guess it depends on if the cords are like coming directly out of the power supply or if you have it has a plug on it. That's fair. Yeah. I do the same thing. I have a cousin who's in IT and I have a brother who is in farming but knows a lot about computers, so I just let them handle it. And then another brother who's in software, but he's off miles away, so that's a sometimes thing. What do I actually need here? A silver bar, but I need the stuff to make a mithril bar as well. 1 of these and some of that. And then I'll bring that. That should be good. I do think it's one of those things where you can learn it fairly easily. If you actually want to take the time to do it, but I am always just too afraid of accidentally hitting the wrong thing and then my entire computer breaks. Okay, so what I need is to get the stuff to make 1 soft clay here. There's clay. So I don't think I can use this directly on the pump, can I? Oh, that on there, and those together. Oops. Dude, my hands are so cold today. And I'm fat fingering everything. Honestly, that's probably what happened with me pressing middle mouse button and muting my mic. I accidentally pressed them. My hands are not working today. I'm in like full-on anxiety mode for some reason. I need a hammer. 2 steel bars. Actually, I should get my combat equipment ready first so I don't have to deal with random inventory space issues. That. I don't know if this works on what I have to fight, so I'm not going to bring it. That, and then Wolfbane Dagger, and boots of some kind. And then my cape, which is here. And then we bring all the stuff from this list. So we need 1 hammer, we need 2 steel bars. Why is that set to 14? And it's okay, let's just reset this. 1 coal, 1 tinderbox. I'll bring all the rest of the stuff I need as well. That's including silverlight plus varieties. Hold up, is darklight better? 3 melee strength. Looks better. Looks ever so slightly better. So I'll bring that instead of Wolfbane. And then, what do I need for this? All of the random steel pieces that I made before, along with silver sickle. Can I just make a silver sickle? Where did it go? Oh, in this tab. And then I should just be able to pick all of this up out of the bank once I'm done with everything else. Let's bring all of my teleport stuff. And these two. Where are they? Here. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe this. I don't think I need it, but I think that's what I thought I was missing. And then just bring a load of food in case I need it. Alright. Back to the quest. Sorry for the loud clap. Probably pretty loud in the mic, but I'm not sure. Teleport to... I can't teleport to Shades of Morton, so we'll go this way. Do you know when abouts your brother will be able to throw that in, or just kind of whenever he's around type of deal at the moment? Ooh, I forgot to bring my druid pouch. Oh well. Fine. I'm past the point where it matters. Just got a long walk. It sucks that I never finished Shades of Morton. Means I don't have a fast teleport down here, but I'll do it at some point. I'll probably do it once I'm level 80 or 81. That way I don't have these shades constantly attacking me when I walk through. Plus, by the time I'm done with these quests, I'll have a fast way down here anyway. Just need to go fix the furnace, which sets off the signal flare that there's actually people here. Means we have to go fight guys. Coal and then rocks. And then we get the cutscene. Sir Gadaranx, my lord. He has... Basically, he's getting blackmailed by this vampire. And then they see the smoke from the furnace we just made. It's Gadaranx. He's found us. Don't worry. I'm here with my totally evil sword. I have to talk to all three of these before they start attacking me. Yeah, there we go. These should be no problem. I don't think these count as demons, right? They're just vampires, so... My max hit is only 12, but... What can you do? Pretty sure the only better weapon I could possibly have right now would be... the, arc light. That would require a lot of random Slayer stuff. Hey, my buddy's here to help. So glad he showed up to hit a 0. There we go. Easy, and now we just slap Gadaranx a couple times. Eventually. One of us will hit him, right? There we go, thanks. Thanks, Veliaf. I appreciate it. Hello? Game? There's no way this just broke because he killed him. Are you serious? Game? Hello? What? Guess I'll reset it? So glad he came to help just to break my game. To fight him all over again now. Really don't want to waste any food because I still haven't gotten my cooking level up. Need to do that at some point. I might just do family crest and then level my cooking off stream. But I actually have food lying around. Going to be very AFK. Okay, now we hit this guy. We block Veliaf off. Perfect. This guy's not allowed to hit Gataranx, because apparently if he kills him, the entire game breaks. We just have to do this all by ourselves. Perfect. Yeah, now I have the talk to option. And now we have his hammer. His big, massive hammer. Perfect. I think it's just about the end of this quest, right? Oh no, I need to... Oh, I need to go all the way back there. I need to, do the, like, escort quest. Or escort part of the quest. And then I need to make the Avandis Rod after that point, too. There's so much left of this. Questline is so long. BKS. Might as well just munch these real quick. Make sure I have the health. Now he tells us to escort Ivan. Think. Oh. Close that. Think I can use this on him? Yeah. He'll take him and put him on. Perfect. So we want... Hold on. The long route has 4... We want the 275s is what we want. So we want short route. We want route 2. Oh, I have to click travel. Sorry, it's been a while since I've done this. We want to block them off. Did I do this wrong? I took the short route, right? Maybe I didn't. I clicked route 2. I didn't actually pay attention to the length of the routes, but it's fine. I should be able to handle this just as easily. I just didn't want things attacking him, but if they're just level 50, they shouldn't be able to kill him. I say that as he just loses a massive amount of his health for no reason. Need to be able to finish these ones off so I can help him before he actually ends up dying.